while, so Rimworld 1.1 came out, and I'm kind of jazzed about it. So I've played a little bit. I've got some mods installed, and I figured I would do some Naked Brutality runs. I say runs because Naked Brutality tends to fail a lot. So let's go ahead and do that. Naked Brutality. We are going to, we'll do Randy Rough. Medium I find too easy. Savage and Merciless I find too hard. I do reload anytime just because I'm streaming and I like backups and things like that. So let's go ahead and do that. We will do a seed. I'll leave it on the screen in case for some reason somebody wants the seed for themselves. We're going to generate a world. And what I'm going to do, you can't see me because I don't want anyone to know what I look like in real life because I don't want stalkers. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold this piece of paper up in front of the screen so I can't see what it is. I'm going to click select random site and then I'm going to click next. And now I don't know where I am. Same thing with Vicky here, who's not going to be named Vicky. I am going to click randomize and then I'm going to click start. And I have prepared start installed, but I didn't use it. So this is a vanilla starting person who's probably terrible and is going to die in the first couple days, assuming he or she lives that long. But we'll find out. Let's see, Peakay. Peakay. I can already tell. I think the music is a little too loud. So let me change the music volume a little bit. I don't want it to be too bad. Okay, Peakay. Let's see. You got a bite scar in your left leg that's kind of bad, and you have a bad back because you are 72 years old. Oh, great. Your moving is 64%. Your manipulation is 90. Everything else is full. Okay, let's see what else you got. You do not have your sickness, which is nice. You can do... Oh, you're incapable of cooking. Okay, nutrient paste it is. You're also in the desert with a huge block taken out of the bottom of the map here. And we've got agave. So, we need a nutrient paste dispenser ASAP. That's more important than anything else. That means we also need power for the nutrient paste dispenser. At least I think the nutrient... I never use it, so let me look here. Is it in production? Yes, it is. A machine that synthesizes edible nutrient paste from organic food stocks. Consumes less ingredients and time than any other meal production method, but nobody likes eating nutrient. Well, you should have decided you weren't incapable of cooking. Now, here's one thing. I have a mod installed, more than capable, and I'm willing to use it. He can be assigned to cook. He just gives him a mood kick. And I don't really want... I don't know which mood kick is worse. The thing is I can turn off cooking and only turn it on when he wants to make meals. It's just, that's micromanagement, and I don't like micromanagement. So I tend to only use that in emergencies. Now, dying of starvation is possibly... could be considered an emergency, but currently I'm not going to worry about that. Also, it is permanent summer, which is nice. I kind of like this little area down here. We've got this, so we can expand like this and get some growing going on here. So I think Peakay, other than the fact that he won't cook, is in decent shape. Let's see what else we got. He's a quick sleeper. He's also beautiful, as you can tell. For a 72-year-old guy, he looks pretty good. He was a factory worker. And, yeah, cooking, mining. He won't do intellectual or artistic. Not a big deal. By the time he would be researching anything, he'll be dead anyway. Or perhaps more people will have joined by then. So I think, first and foremost, we got to take care of food. And the thing is, he doesn't have geothermal researched. And he can't research geothermal. So we can't get power from the ground, and he wouldn't be able to anyway. That would take forever to research that, although that's a nice future goal. Secondly, we can make a growing zone for berries. The nice thing about berries is delicious even when raw, so he wouldn't get the mood hit for eating those, which is not a bad idea. probably, actually, it's a good idea. Let's check the... Yeah, we could just make this whole thing a strawberry patch, or maybe even this, because it's a little bit smaller. It's also, we've got some trees, which is nice. So we can do things with wood. But yeah, a lot of poorly set up ground. I think we are going to do strawberries. I think let's do strawberries instead of nutrient paste. That way we don't have to worry about power right away. I've never done strawberries as your primary food source, so I'm curious how that works out. First of all, let's harvest all the ones of these that will give us some goodness. I'm actually considering putting a shelter up here, like right here. Take over this as his first shelter. Like maybe let's see, take this, and this out. And then see what he does. And also I don't wanna overburden him with stuff, but let's get his growing zone here. We'll just do this for now and make them strawberries. There it is. He can't grow strawberries. Well then, I guess you're eating garbage then. Because we can't really burn wood. And there's no river. So, and I don't think we can use a river anyway because you need to research geothermal. So yeah, so he can't do strawberries. How close is he to growing 6? Where are you? There you are, growing. It's not called growing, it's called plant. He's nowhere near being able to grow strawberries. So, we're growing rice, I guess. Gotta grow something. We need food. So I guess our first goal... Yeah, I guess he's just eating rice the whole time. There's really no other option. I can't think of another option. If there's anybody in chat, I would ask them if they had another option. But there isn't anyone in chat, so we're stuck at that. So we are going to we're going to make our little sleeping area here. I'm also going to remove the floor. So we just get as much stuff as possible. And we'll turn off this fertility thing and get him on his way. Peakay. Let's send you up to 3. I can make it up to 4, but I'm going to try to keep away from that as much as possible. And wood is going to be at a bit of a premium until he learns tree sowing, which he can't do because he won't do intellectual. Oh, wait, cancel that. Do that area instead, because this was just a test thing. Okay, so we've got enough steel and enough of these to make one of these walls and a steel wall, and we don't have enough for a door. So we need more stuff. What is these? These are steel. Go ahead and deconstruct these. We'll see how much that gives us. It's kind of annoying that that's a higher priority, but we'll just deal with it. Let's see how many. 15. So 2 of those will be enough. So let's make a steel door. Right there. And then his bed's going in there so he can sleep inside. Not a structure, it's a furniture. And it's a sleeping spot for right now. You went all the way over there for 1 frickin' steel. Okay. I can't tell you what to do. It's also 97 degrees outside, so I'm already worried about him getting heat stroke. I think we're going to hold this door open. And now he's going to go finish this. He's gonna cut those berries. And then he's going to be able to eat, at least for a little while. We've also got all this agave up here that he can cut, but I'd rather he eat berries whenever he has the chance. He has heat stroke. And And the only way to make anything cool for him is to use up wood, which we don't have a lot of wood. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's take the corners off this walls and these. And then we're going to try... Actually, cancel this. We're going to try to do that and see if it lets us. I don't think it's going to, though. We might have just enough to make those two. No, we don't. So this has to be out of steel. And then we're gonna have to make this cooling thing. Temperature, passive cooler. And you're starving, so yeah, go ahead and cut this berry bush so you'll eat it. There you go. Your food is at 36%, so not a big deal. But yeah, it's more important to get our food source here going than it is to eat currently. Are you a night owl? You're not a night owl. Cargo pods. Hey, cargo pods are always welcome. Panoxycycline. That's amazing. That might win the game for us. We definitely want to get that inside. So let's make a tiny little zone here. If I'm allowed to click on it. There we go. Clear everything. Important. Manufactured medicine. Not medicine. Drugs. Panoxycycline.
Sorry,
and
I don't know that.
Amazon, my Amazon device didn't know what I was saying. I'm not sure why she thought that. It says no storage space. We can... Oh, there's no storage space for that, so he won't take it out. Okay, let's get a dumping stockpile zone over here. And then let's also set up a drug policy. Panoxycycline on a schedule every 5 days. No empty accessible storage space, but this is, do blocks not go in? I thought, that's weird. Stone blocks. Not sure what happened there. So let's go ahead and haul those. Then we can haul the panoxycycline. Because that will keep him from getting any normal disease, which is amazing. Okay, he is idle, which means there's nothing to do right now, which is a deadly sin in this game. So let's go ahead and deconstruct these steel walls here. I don't know why this... Let me delete this zone and make a new one. It's just like a dumping stockpile zone should have default stuff, but this one doesn't. I wonder if it's a mod I installed that I just don't remember installing. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go through it here. We don't want rotten ever in these things. We don't want any food. We don't want any manufactured stuff. Medicine, drugs. Raw resources, yeah, we can do all raw resources but no plant matter. And wood is fine for now. Items, weapons, apparel, buildings, chunks, and corpses. We don't want people corpses or animal corpses right now. Okay, so now we have a place to put that stuff. And he needs a bigger house, obviously. So I think we're going to... Let's get this stuff hauled first. Let's go ahead and eat these berries. There we go. And he's hauling that wood. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and deconstruct just some of this. I don't want to give him too many orders at once. Okay. These are nice. We've got table already. So when he does make a little area, we can make a table. Looks like all of his walls are going to be marble or steel or something like that. Let's go ahead and marble wall. How much marble do I have? 93. That's yeah, 18 walls. So we're talking 5 by 5 by 5 by 2. And then make a, I guess we'll do all of our doors in steel. And that's going to be his first little room that's bigger than the rest of the house. And actually, you know what? We don't need a door here. Let's cancel this and just deconstruct it. Okay. Could definitely be worse. Things could be worse. If we get a new person pretty soon, we might actually survive this. I guess I can go into speed 4 for the time being. He's still eating berries, which is fine. These berries spoil in 13 days, so yeah. I mean, at least they stay good for long enough that you can do it. And I mean, hopefully someday he'll be able to grow his own berries if things don't go well and we don't get a cook in the colony. Okay. Let's go and harvest again. We need to chop down a tree. Yeah, I'm actually going to cancel this, and we're not gonna build that until we need it. You know, until he actually has heat stroke again. Oh, speaking of heat stroke, okay. Architect, what is it? Temperature. And we'll put it, we need 50 wood for that, so we have to chop down another tree. Yeah, and these things are all like 60%, 70% grown. Ready to harvest. Okay, chop that tree down. And we should not be holding this door open. Yeah. He's praying. That's fine. He's now idle. Okay, let's I would like to get him a duster as soon as possible, but I really don't see that happening. We could plant some, let's see, zone. That's what I want. Growing zone. Let's turn on this again. I do love this filter here. We really don't need that much. Let's go 4x4 and make it cotton. Assuming he can grow cotton. He can. Okay, sweet. We'll probably remove this room pretty soon. He needs defenses too. That's actually critical. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's turn this off. Security. We need a steel spike trap. And we need one here, one here, and then we need marble walls. Do we have enough for this? We do. And then a steel door right there. That way, if he gets attacked, he can stand here, and the person will run through this trap and then die. Okay, he minor break risk, not a huge deal. Planting that stuff. How are you doing as far as food is concerned? You have heat stroke again, but we'll just have to deal with heat stroke. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. He'll go inside if he gets too hot. Like there. And I wish he had things to do. Heat wave. Great. Okay, we need to make sure... This is good for 4 days. It'll probably survive the heat wave. But I would like to make sure that... that he can make it again. So let's chop this tree. I'm trying to only chop things that can be chopped and give us a full amount of it, because wood is not exactly easy to come by here. Let's go ahead and let's see, orders. I have chopped mature trees. There's 2 there. Let's just chop. Let's chop them both. Yeah, growing cactuses would be very nice to be able to do. Yeah. He has a major break risk, which is bad. Probably because he's too hot. It's 77 in here, though, which isn't bad. Heat stroke initial. Yeah, he'll be done soon. And then his needs should be good. He's hungry, naked, unsightly, recreation unfulfilled. Okay, we can fix that a little bit. We don't have any more steel, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, we can tell we don't have any more steel because of this. So he's got to take out more of this stuff. These are steel, yeah. So let's go ahead and... I kind of want to save one of these tables. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these and then claim this so we can reinstall it here. And then we're going to need, oh god, I guess it'll just be a stool. We'll make it out of slate. We don't have enough slate. Okay, we're going to make a stool out of marble. It's pretty nice. I mean, I don't have a marble stool in my house. That means also he's going to try to fix that stool once he gets it installed, but that's just the way it is. That way he can eat at a table. Mad rat. How far away is it? Far enough. Okay, let's do this. We're going to draft you. You're going to come here. We're going to undraft you. You are going to equip this wood. You're going to eat that. Because, you know, raw food is the best. And here comes the rat. Do you have time to eat that? That's the big question. Hurry up. Okay. Now we're going to draft you again. You're going to come up here. This could be the end of the colony. I'm absolutely serious. Get over there before the rat decides... Oh, thank God. I do not want you eating this thing. I hope I can just say don't allow it. What a waste of a steel trap, but it saved your life, so, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so he's sleeping. He's not exactly starving to death. His recreation is low. We got to get him a steel. I mean, I guess we could make it out of marble. It's just weird. Horseshoe pin. Let's go recreation. Marble horseshoe pin, because that's something you can do. Let's go ahead and put it right here. Actually, that's dumb. Might as well not put it on the bush that we're going to eventually be eating. How about here? That works. Okay, crank up the volume here. Okay, get your table. Major breakers. Yeah, we know. Okay, he can eat at a table now, which is nice. Get your... Where are you going now? Psychic Soothe. That's nice. You just fell over due to heat stroke. Because you were outside, and now you're dead. There you go. That's that's the way it works in Naked Brutality. He's dead because I didn't pay attention to his heat stroke. I didn't have time to make him a better indoor area that he could spend more time in. He had to go outside in order to get the resources to go outside. And now he has died. Peakay is dead of heat stroke. And there's nothing I can do about it. The eclipse ended, though. Hey, there's that. But, yeah. 120 degrees outside, and he just died. I could have paid more attention to his heat stroke, but I don't think it would have mattered all that much. It's just, yeah, Naked Brutality's hard. Okay, nobody's watching, so I guess I'm going to end this here, and maybe I'll pick it up and do another one. I wasn't feeling it as much as I thought I would playing Naked Brutality. So talk to you later.